So I'm with Mick in Thornton and he's going to be checking the RF levels of the radio towers. Are these the radio towers?
Yeah, them there,
yeah,
the
okay.
thing there. It's recommended not to be above anything of 0.2. And now, with them readings now there, that's 2.7. They're pretty low for being near a mast, but we'll go up close to it now. It's very, very low actually for a radio mast, but it's still there. 1.3, 1.6. It's very low, but it's still what, 6 times more than you should be having. Over by the houses now, see what's like there. The peaks at the top, it's peaking at 14, and now it's 10. At different peaks, it fluctuates. You see, that's the problem. But that's 7, 7.8, 9. We get 10, right? So 10 is 50 times over what they say you shouldn't be in, but it's still small for these things. Yeah, we got an 8. So the highest we've had up to now is 12. As you see, it fluctuates constantly. And the and the problem is, what you've got to remember, in women, because of the ovaries, they're 10 times more sensitive. So if we get a reading just up 10 here now, you have to multiply that by 5 because it's 0.2 that you're allowed. So that's 50 times more than you should be getting. Now if you're a young woman, a young girl, your ovaries 10 times more sensitive. That makes it 500 times. It's 50 times 10 again. And that's how dangerous this stuff is. But as you can see, the readings are fluctuating. We're going to go right to the creme now, to itself, and see just what it is right at the creme. But that's up to people in these houses here. Well, it's good news for the people in the creme. It's not brilliant news, but it's good news. It's not as high as other readings we've had over the months, you know. Yeah. There's nothing I can say about that. You can't really knock it. It's above what you should be getting, but it's not massive. I've had them far higher. That's alright. Right, we're in Netherton there, the fire station, which is just over there. We've got a mast opposite the fire station. And we've got one here. We're going to see the readings on these two and see what we get. So we're turning on now. Straight away, here comes getting the 5, we've got 5, 7, 8, 9. So they're still below what we usually get. But 11, 9, 10 again, 11, 12, that's the highest we've had to here anyway. So always remember, you've got to multiply it by 5. So work that out yourself, 18 becomes 90, there we go. 90 times more than it should be on you. But that is, you know, there's a 12. Each one of them is a milliwatt. It's heavy stuff, like, in the end. It's not as bad as we've had in the past. 17, yeah, it's off the scale then. It shouldn't have went off the scale. At 15, 18, 16, 17, 19. Will it go off the scale again? No. 19, it's not far off it. Not far off it. Anyway, we've reached the 19 there, and it showed that the line at the top shows it went off the scale once. I know you won't understand any of this, but you have to take my word for it. There we go. Alright, we're going to try the other one now. Right, we're at Netherton now, at the fire station and ambulance station here, and as you can see, just across the road, we're to see what goes on. 16, 14, 17, 18, 17. So it's giving it out alright. Not going off the scale though, not yet. Sometimes it does, sometimes it just jumps up, bang. Now if you're walking past here, you're getting radiated. Now we're getting radiated right now. It's like having this phone. There you are, went off the scale and it went to 01. That's why I couldn't measure it. It only measures up to 20, this thing. There we go. So the fireman in there, every time you're coming out, there's one again. Look at that, off the scale. Off my scale, again, off the scale. So there's your proof, everyone. You're getting knackered. It's horrible. Right, that's it for the morning. Female, than in any other part of the body. So if she's getting, if a woman's getting radiated, even if it's only 20 times what she should be over, to that woman it's then 2,000 times. You've got to understand this. So when they say you can go in at 0.2, you must not go above 0.2. We're getting readings. I mean, these aren't heavy readings at the moment here. You know, we go round the front, see what it's like round the front. So 5 becomes 50. Do you remember that? No, it doesn't. It becomes 25. Above the safety level. 4, 2.5. Look, they're not high for 5G. It is 5G. They're not high, but they're still high. All the young girls in this school, they're still getting radiated. Even if it's only at 1. Don't forget, 0.2 is the thing, so 1 is 5 times higher. And we're getting 1.3, 1.8, we got 5 before. But because of the ovaries, keep going back to the ovaries, 10 times more sensitive. That's where the danger lies.